What is going on, everybody? It is Konns Vlogs here, back with another video for this week. Today's video is going to be a comparison of the Chevy SS and the Pontiac G8. I'm not going to be doing like a race or anything like that, like a speed test, because these ones are pretty modified, so that would kind of be an unfair thing because this one has a supercharger and this one is naturally aspirated. So yeah, so no races or anything like that. We're gonna be going over the exterior, some things that I like, some things that I dislike about these cars, stuff that I think one of them does better than the other, or one of them has that the other one doesn't. So yeah, it's just gonna be a quick little comparison. Let's get into it. So starting off with the background of these cars, they are both made in Australia by Holden originally. Holden's since closed down, but I think this was the last car that they made, the Chevy SS. In Australia, I think this is called the Holden Commodore VF, and this is the VE. So yeah, this one comes with a 6.0 liter L76 engine in it. This one comes with the 6.2 LS3 in it. Both of these cars are automatic transmissions with the auto manual. This one has paddle shifters, this one does not, which is really bad because I love the paddle shifters in this thing. So first off, starting with the looks of the car, I personally prefer the way the G8 looks. I don't know if it's just because the black, or I've done some custom Spyder headlights here as well as the custom Spyder tails. I really like the way those look. It makes it look a lot better. I do like the way the SS looks. Obviously, I think the SS looks a lot more modern, but it kind of looks more common if you ask me. I think the G8 kind of has its own look a little bit. I do love the wheels on this thing though, the Forgestar F14s, all black, glossy black. I love the way those look with the Brembo brakes, but I do like the petrols that are on this one too. This car is a lot better from a performance standpoint because we have done the LSA supercharger with a cam as well as meth and smaller pulleys on it. This one makes about 650 wheel horsepower and 599 wheel torque, while the G8 just has a large cam in it. A 3200 stall, I believe. It puts down about 450 to the wheels. So yeah, they're both kind of fast cars. Both, you could say American muscle, even though they're technically Australian muscle, but they're both LS engines, so you could say that they are American muscle. So the front end of the SS, we've plasti dipped this emblem. It actually needs to be redone or just taken off. It's not looking too good there. If you can see, it's kind of coming off, chipping off in some parts. But I do love the way that this car looks, don't get me wrong. I love the LED fog lights that come on this car. I wish the G8 had LED fogs. You can buy them for them, but I just haven't yet. It just looks really good. It kind of stands out, not necessarily stands out, but there's not a lot of cars that it looks alike. The body style is kind of comparable to maybe like a BMW. I know some people mistake them for BMWs a lot, while this one kind of looks like a Malibu. From the side profile here, I still gotta say I think the G8 takes the cake. I just like the way the black and chrome looks. Don't mind my bright shorts and the reflection. I like the way the black and chrome looks, while this one is just black and white. We've deleted, I mean, most of this was all chrome originally, but we've swapped it out with black glossy pieces to match the wheels. Looks pretty good. Okay, so starting off with the older of the two, the G8, this is the interior here. The dashboard's really nice. There's no heads-up display in this. Just go ahead and turn that on so you guys can see that a little bit better. Yeah, it's not a touch screen or anything like that. Here's the auto manual. It's got heated seats, not cooled, traction control right there. But yeah, I do like the interior of this car. The sound system in this one could be a little bit better though. I gotta say I'm really disappointed with the way the sound system sounds in here, but I love the red and black scheme for the most part. It looks very, very good. Also, here are the Spyder Taillights on the car. I love the way that looks. I love those, as well as the headlights. The headlights kind of have an Audi look to them, if you ask me. Like, they've got this LED strip here down the bottom that I really like, but yeah, that's just a little side note. But yeah, interior of the G8, black and red color scheme. Very nice. Not too big of a fan of the original steering wheel in here, but you can buy other ones. But it looks very nice. The seats are not too comfortable in this thing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're really stiff. But yeah, it's a good car. It's a good car. Everything, it's not too cheaply built. I mean, it does kind of have a cheap feel to it, but it's not too bad. There are definitely cars that have it a lot worse. Okay, this car is a lot more modern. Obviously, it's actually 8 years newer. That's a 2008, this is a 2016. This car's interior, it's got little lights here. It's got lights on the door handles, but this car's interior is phenomenal. I do love it. Nice Alcantara everywhere. You got it on the doors here, you got it on the dash here, as well as a strip down the seats. Get that hat out of the way. Obviously, it's got the same compartments, red stitching. I love the way that this car looks on the inside. Everything feels so much more solid and less, this just feels better built, probably because it's newer. In the original cars, this is all chrome as well, all the trim pieces, but we've done black as well. There's the shifter there, cup holders. This is the parking brake, mode select here. That's something the G8 does not have, is mode select. So this one has mode select. It has bimodal exhaust. Changes up the suspension, the steering tightness, stuff like that. There is the dash there, and this one actually has a heads-up display. I'm not sure if I can get it to turn on without firing up the car, but it does have a heads-up display. You can set it to show RPMs as well as speed, stuff like that, shift points, whatever. And this is the Chevy Mylink system. It's the Mylink system, you know. I'm not the biggest fan of the Mylink, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of slow, kind of laggy, stuff like that. But other than that, I love the interior of this car. The steering wheel, it's got a nice D shape to it, feels a lot better, as well as it's got shifting paddles that the G8 does not have. That might be a purchase I might have to make for that. But yes, I would say interior-wise, this car takes the cake. All of the Alcantara is super nice in here. These shift lights are added in. They're not shift lights actually, my bad. It shows if they're spraying meth or not. Methanol tanks in the back, N-gauge there. But yeah, it's very nice. There's no ambient lighting or anything, which I wish that there was, but it is a very nice daily driver in here. Here is the lights on in the SS. Love the way, I just love the fogs on this car. It looks really, really good. As well as, I don't know if I showed you it, but, so here's the back seats. I've got some stuff in there, a sunshade and a hat. But yeah, plenty of space, plenty of space. I also love that the SS is embroidered in the Alcantara as well as on both the driver and passenger seat. But yeah, that's the interior. Again, I think the SS has the better interior, but exterior looks, I gotta say the G8. Now let's get on to the engine mods, stuff like that, specs, and what I think, because I drive both these cars, so let's see what we can talk about. Okay, so going back and starting off with the G8 here, it's hot under there. I was just driving it. So there's the engine bay, kind of dirty there, but it's fine. I mean, like I said, this car's 10 years old now. That's crazy. But yeah, so L76, 6.0 liter. The cam is probably comparable to like a stage 2 BTR cam. So yeah, we're making 450 to the wheels here. The transmission in this thing, honestly, I hate. I think it's a turd. Go ahead and disagree with me. That's fine. Everybody's got different opinions, but I do not like the transmission in this thing. I don't like the way it feels. I've had a lot of problems with it, stuff like that. But other than that, this car is solid. I love driving it. It sounds phenomenal. We've done a full exhaust, Cook's long tube headers to an X-pipe. We have MagnaFlow mufflers, but I've actually done the washer mod on it because I wanted it to be louder, but I didn't want to spend the money for a Borla because I'm cheap. Now moving on to the SS. This one is a whole different beast in itself. Not even sure how to open the hood. Got it. Okay, so this one, yeah, as I was saying, it's a whole nother beast. So it comes with the 6.2 liter LS3. The transmission in this thing's a lot better, I feel like, than the one that is in that. But yeah, we've put the LSA blower here with the ZL1 lid on it. Rotofab cold air intake, the same one that's on that. It just has a cover. This car has a cam as well. It puts down about 650 to the wheels, as I was saying. So yeah, it's nice. There's also methanol in the back. We've swapped out the pulleys. But this thing drives phenomenal. It sounds super good with the stock mufflers. This one has American Racing headers to an X-pipe as well as the stock bimodal mufflers. It sounds really good. It sounds really mean. I'll do a startup of both of these at the end of the video, so keep watching. That's really all I have for this video, guys. I'm gonna include a little startup here at the end, so don't go away too quickly. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. I'll try to answer them all in the comments section. So it's just been a quick comparison. More videos coming on this car, guys. I've been working a lot at my part-time job. I just work part-time, but I've been pulling a lot of shifts, so I'm gonna be trying to upload weekly. But yeah, here for the next couple of months, we'll get things going. But yeah, love these cars, nothing to complain about. That's all I have for today's video, guys. Stay tuned for the exhaust clip. I'm gonna insert it at the end of this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.